Colt was the best at what he did, tracking, surviving, hunting. But weeks ago, his camp was found abandoned. No body, no blood, just clawed up gear and silence. Locals wrote it off as a fluke. But silence in these woods isn't mercy, it's a warning. Now on the other side of the mountain, a new group has arrived. Folklore fanatics, with cameras, curiosity, and no idea what vanished before them. The wind's picking up again, and something buried in the snow is starting to stir. There were 4 of them. Tara, the folklore nut. Journals, field books, audio recorders. She treated this like sacred ground. Mason, the cocky YouTuber, convinced everything was fake until it got him views. Leah, soft-spoken, sensitive, the one who always felt things before they happened. And Jason, her older brother, loud, confident, and armed with a hunting knife and misplaced courage. They came to document native legends, Wendigo myths, shadow lore, skinwalker sightings, the creepy paranormal type stuff. They weren't afraid of anything, just intrigued. They didn't know about Colt. They didn't know how close they were to where he disappeared. They should have known. Camp was simple. No fire, just LED lanterns and half-joking banter. Mason said, aiming his camera around the trees. People say the forest here eats sound, like it swallows noise before it travels. That's not folklore, Tara muttered, scribbling in her journal. That's acoustics and dense tree cover. Feels like being underwater, Leah whispered. Jason snorted. Feels like we're in the middle of a Blair Witch sequel. No one laughed. As night fell, the forest seemed heavier, denser, like the darkness had weight to it. Then came the voices. Guys, it was Jason's voice. Come look at this, it echoed again. But Jason was sitting right there, next to Leah. Everyone froze. The voice had come from the trees behind them. Same tone, same cadence, not a recording, not a joke. Something out there was mimicking them. Mason's camera rig was found torn apart near the edge of camp. No animal tracks, no signs of struggle, just shredded canvas, bent steel, and whispers caught on the audio recorder. Colt. Tara blinked. What did it say? Colt. None of them knew the name. Leah started shaking. We need to go. Please. Something's wrong here. Jason refused. No way we're bailing over a prank. But later that day, Mason was gone. Boot prints led to the trail, and then stopped completely, like he vanished into thin air. No cries, no sign of a struggle, just the cold wind and a camera lens left sitting upright on the tree stump. Jason sat by the fire, blade in hand. Tara read from her journal, lips trembling. Wendigos are hunters, but they don't just kill. They wait. They mimic. They drive people mad before they ever touch them. Leah stared into the trees. It knows Colt's name. It's watching us. Then, help me, I'm lost. Mason's voice, same cadence, same tone, coming from the woods. Jason shot to his feet, flashlight in hand. Mason? He shouted. Hang on, I'm coming. Don't! Tara screamed. Too late, he charged into the dark. They heard him yell once, then a wet, choking noise, then silence. Tara and Leah stayed in the tent for the rest of the night, huddled, barely breathing. At one point, something brushed against the fabric. Something tall, with joints that bent wrong. It whispered again. Leah, come outside. Leah sobbed. Tara held her. Outside, something paced, waited, then left. By morning, Jason was gone, and Leah wouldn't speak. Tara found a single page torn from her journal folded neatly on her sleeping bag. It read, It remembers Colt, and now it remembers us. The woods were colder now, colder than they'd ever felt before. Tara gripped Leah's trembling hand, forcing them forward through the thicket. Every branch felt like bone, every shadow a watcher. Neither of them had spoken in minutes. There was no point. Words weren't safe anymore. "The road's west," Tara whispered. "I saw it on the map. If we keep going straight—" "It's not straight anymore," Leah interrupted, her voice hollow. "The trees, they move." And they did. Behind them, the crunch of the frost underfoot. But too many footsteps, too many legs. A branch snapped, loud, intentional. Tara spun and saw it. One Wendigo, tall as the trees, skin stretched thin like old parchment paper, its ribcage exposed, jutting through layers of frost-bitten flesh, antlers curled like dead branches from its skull. No lips, just jagged teeth and a slack, snarled grin. It didn't lunge. It didn't run. It watched. And then the others stepped from the trees. 3, maybe 4. Each one more broken looking than the last. Something crawling on all fours, others moving upright with unnatural bone-cracking movements. Their eyes didn't glow. They absorbed light, emptier than shadows. Leah screamed and ran. Terror followed, heart pounding so loud she couldn't hear her own thoughts. Limbs slashing by thorns, breasts steaming like smoke, the trees closed in. "Please," Leah sobbed, "please, just let us go." A voice answered. "Go," it hissed in Tara's own voice. "Go," again in Leah's. "Go," in Jason, in Mason's, in Reed's. All around them. Then, Leah tripped. She hit the ground hard, sobbing, unable to rise. Tara turned to help her, but it was too late. From the trees, one Wendigo lunged impossibly fast and landed on Leah with a sickening crunch. Tara screamed, frozen in place, backing away, until she bumped into something. She turned slowly. Another Wendigo, inches away. Its jaw opened wide, head cocked, studying her like it recognized her. It didn't strike. It leaned in and whispered, "Colt." Then everything went black. Not all who go missing in the mountains are lost. Some are studied, marked. Colt survived once, barely. But now the Wendigos have new voices to wear, and the hunt has just began. The Wendigo listens to silence, so make noise, like, comment, and subscribe before it learns your voice too.